What I'm talking about today is not hot off the presses news. This is not something that happened just a couple of hours ago. It's actually something that happened a couple of weeks ago, but I can't stop thinking about it because the whole situation just makes me irrationally angry. You probably know who Danny Gonzalez is. He is a massive creator on YouTube. He got his start on Vine. He's somebody who is extremely popular. He's a very middle of the road. Everybody can get behind the content that he makes. He's not overly political. He's not very offensive. He's just somebody who enjoys making fun content. And if you look at his channel, he has 6.5 million subscribers. He's more successful than I could ever dream to be. Every single upload that he puts on YouTube is getting multiple millions of views, and he uploads usually a couple times a month. I think he is his own, editor. He's his own thumbnail artist. He's just somebody who does everything on his own. He has found wild success. And as far as he should be concerned, he should be very proud of the legacy that he has in content creation. There are very few people who are able to get to this level of popularity, do it for the most part on their own. Maybe he has an editor that helps him out a little bit, or a thumbnail designer. I can't imagine that these thumbnails are being done by somebody who's getting paid a lot of money to do them. That's not a shot at Danny or whoever may be helping him. It's just these thumbnails are not complex to make. The reason people click on these videos is because the idea is interesting. It's a very broad appeal to an audience, and because it's Danny. People like Danny. They like his sense of humor. They like the content that he is putting out. However, 2 weeks ago, Danny uploaded this video recreating insane dad talks, and this video caused Danny a lot of pain. This video inflicted pain, suffering, psychological damage. This video might have been one of the worst things that's ever happened to Danny.
Emotional damage!
And you might be asking yourself, well, what the hell could he have possibly done in this video? Did he say a bunch of slurs against a marginalized group? Did he come out in support of some of the worst people in history? Does he have a secret collection of Nazi memorabilia that he showcased in the first 45 seconds of this video? Well, no. The worst thing that Danny did in this video was include this. You might be thinking, what the f is that? Well, that, my friends, is a corner of a Starbucks cup.
Right to jail, right away.
This Starbucks cup inflicted actual real world distress for Danny. And the reason is because apparently there were people in the comment section of this video who were really upset that the corner of this Starbucks cup was visible. Now, if you are not a terminally online, mentally ill person, then you might think, why? You might think it's a Starbucks cup, who the cares? Why would that be an issue? And the truth of the matter is, it doesn't matter. The people who are upset about this are the people who are doing pixel perfect analysis of every frame of every YouTuber's videos so that they can find something that they're doing wrong, even though this can be a universally loved creator like Danny. So the backstory of this is that apparently there is a boycott happening right now for Starbucks. I don't know a lot about the situation going on in Israel, Palestine, Gaza. I don't understand. I actually don't care. And you know what? That's okay. As a human being who lives on this earth, I don't have to give a shit about any political topics ever. That's the beauty of it. I can sit in my room and make videos about funny things on the internet and edit funny videos, and that's what I can do. I don't actually have to have an opinion on any of it. However, terminally online losers do have an opinion, and they like to think that if you support Starbucks, you support terrible things happening in that part of the world. I guess, allegedly. I don't know anything about this. I'm not gonna research it because, again, I don't give a fuck. However, people were telling Danny that they were disappointed in him, they were upset at him. The fact that he went to Starbucks and he didn't know about this boycott was very upsetting to these people, and these losers caused Danny enough distress, enough emotional damage, that he actually issued a public apology on his community tab. If we go over here, we can actually read his apology. I am seeing some comments about the Starbucks cup in my new video, and I just wanted to apologize for my ignorance on the boycott. As someone who thinks the ethnic cleansing happening in Palestine is horrible, I should definitely do better and stay informed, and truth be told, during this time in my life, I've been spending as little time on social media and news outlets as possible, so there's a lot I don't see. Let's stop right there. You don't need to apologize because you didn't know something was happening even if you agree with the premise or the core outlook on this issue. You shouldn't have to apologize for that. You shouldn't have any distress over this. You should just read the comments and go, oopsie poopsie, I didn't know, and literally continue to live your life. I totally understand that seeing the Starbucks cup can look like I'm picking the side of this corporation that's been standing in the way of people standing up for Palestine. I will do better in the future, gang. I'm sorry. There are a lot of great places you can go to learn. Blah, 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 blah. Click this link to go support people if you support it. Again, I don't care. I'm not looking into this at all any further. I cannot be bothered to care about useless boycotts of companies that actually don't give a shit about one way or another what side of the spectrum you're on politically. These companies 99% of the time want you to spend your money there. That's it. That's all they want, and they're not picking sides on a lot of these things. I don't know the backstory. I don't give a fuck. Every once in a while, I go get a grande caramel macchiato half sweet from Starbucks. I like it. It tastes okay. It's not the greatest coffee in the world. I make better coffee at home. Every once in a while, when I'm out and about with my family, my son wants a cake pop and I want a coffee, okay? The fact that Danny felt like he needed to apologize for this is insane. He also doesn't have comments turned on, which is a cowardly thing to do, in my opinion. If you're going to apologize for this because you've been enlightened, at least let other people who maybe disagree or want to put their 2 cents into this thing that you've turned into a bigger problem than it was, at least let those people talk about it. Again, it's his platform. He can do whatever he wants. It's just kind of a cowardly thing to turn the comments off when you're issuing an apology for something that is apparently hurting a lot of people. And if we go onto the YouTube video in question, I'm just gonna scroll down and try to load in like a few hundred comments, maybe 1,000 comments, and I'm gonna search for the keyword Starbucks, and I'm gonna see if there's anything negatively being said. Now, obviously, Danny could be filtering these comments, but a video like this that's getting multiple millions of views, he's not filtering everything. So if we get, 1,000 or so comments in here and we search for Starbucks, we should expect to see at least 1 or 2 that are negatively attacking Danny because the corner of a Starbucks cup was in his YouTube video. I've scrolled for a while. Let's search Starbucks. So I found 9 instances. POV, the only Starbucks comments you see are hating on people who hated on Danny for drinking Starbucks. Danny, nobody cares about the Starbucks. Look, okay, I boycott all those companies such as Starbucks, McDonald's, Burger King, etc. But everyone stop freaking out because you literally didn't know. You sound like you live a miserable life. I appreciate you apologizing about the Starbucks cup. With further research, Starbucks has never supported the... Again, I'm not looking into this. This person could be correct. They could be wrong. I don't care. I just think it's stupid to apologize for a cup being in your YouTube video. POV, you're trying to look for the comments hitting on Danny drinking Starbucks. Oh no, it's me. Danny, I know that you will probably never read this, but me and the true Gregs will stand behind you. You don't have to worry about 1 cup of coffee as if Starbucks isn't the biggest coffee company and every other person is drinking it. You don't have to justify such a minor thing. Pure love here from Germany. Bro made an apology because of a Starbucks cup just because people were mad. And you know what? I can't even find the people who are mad. Listen, Danny is entitled to feel bad about the things he wants to feel bad about. I've seen a few other videos that have talked kind of about this situation or tangentially have talked about Danny, and he had another apology a couple of years ago because he actually did use a slur. I'm not here to rag on him for that. I'm not here to talk about that either. This situation itself was interesting to me because these boycotts that are happening over anything going on in the world are stupid, they're dumb, they don't have an effect on these companies as far as I'm concerned. These mega corporations know that there's still enough people buying them that even if 5% of their customers stop buying what they're buying, they will still make a profit, they will still make money, and it's just a dumb thing to worry about. Some of you may have seen the viral edit that I made of the Hassan interaction with the girl who ran up and said he needed to boycott Coke.
Yeah, of course. Oh, yeah. Thanks so much.
I'm sorry, I forgot to say you need to stop drinking Coke Zero on the street.
Why?
It's boycott.
Wait, is it?
You're preaching pro-Palestine and you're drinking all this boycott stuff. Please, Hassan. At least pretend. Do it off stream.
Okay, I'll put it in a glass. Is Pepsi okay?
No.
No soda. I didn't know it was like that.
I was was pretty proud of that edit. I hope you enjoyed it as well, but it was just something that I put together because these people are NPCs. They run around saying, don't forget, you need to boycott this, and if you don't, you won't complete the quest. These people are low IQ Neanderthals who need to find something better in their life to care about. Start a family, start a business, get a job that you're actually passionate about, do something other than pixel perfect analysis of YouTube creators who are universally loved so you can find something to bitch and moan about. Like, subscribe, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.